changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
Hello everybody, this is Nevaro. So today I'm going to be playing a bit Fallout 76. Character selection here, I'm just going to pick a default. And I'm going to call myself Bob.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76.
Yeah, Bob, day fine.
You come from
So that's my
every
character
walk of life,
created
every
off the
race,
default.
color, and creed.
Level 1, take my photo,
You all share
and
one
then
very
this
important
is
trait.
me inside the vault room.
You are
There's all
this
sorts of
country's
stuff lying about
best
here,
and
not a lot you can
brightest.
pick up though. There is in this terminal here.
Always be my family.
If you get in, you can eject the holotape and you'll get, is it Nuka Trapper? Little mini game thing that probably won't play, but yeah, it's still good to have the card. So you've got your bathroom in here, you can play with the toilet. You can play with the sink. You can't really do much else. There's a couple of notes. One there about putting the toilet roll on the right way around, reference to Fallout 4. What else have you got in here? You've got a bunch of trophies for various stuff, if you can actually read the labels. But yeah, none of them are really much exciting. And I think that's enough time trying to read the trophies. That's pretty much everything in here done. So next thing I want to do is grab my Pip-Boy, slap it on my arm, buckle it up. So that's now giving you controls to the game, so you need to exit the room. I also want to check my Pip-Boy before I go. So there it is, yeah, nice shiny see-through Pip-Boy. With pretty much nothing on me. So yeah, open the door and head out into the vault
You
now.
have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America.
So there is a lot of stuff strewn around the vault, but not a lot you can pick up. Try and get stuck off of the nice shiny rope there. So head down towards the exit. The vault boys are pointing the way. And on your way out you can grab, well, like water, radaway, stim packs. Further on you're getting building supplies. Yeah, another robot down here with some health and medication. And this guy gives you some random junk for building with. Don't know if you can actually build anything with the junk he gives you. Oh, don't forget your party hat. And at this point you can either run to the exit or you can come into the overseer's office. Check our terminal here. You can read the stuff and then eject the holotape. I'll leave the typing up long enough in case somebody wants to read it. I can just either read it or pause it and read it. Depends how quick you can read there. And now that I've read the files, I can eject the holotape. If I find it in my inventory, I can then play it and see what the overseer's got to say.
Should I say direct communication? Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone.
And when you get out here, you want to grab your cam
I need your
and
help.
head back
I've been given a
towards the
task.
exit.
I've decided to break protocol and tell you
There is a
what it
terminal there if you want to listen, well, read it.
learned in these past
Make sure you grab your part cards.
need to rely on each
There's a couple other bits and bobs here, and that'll be me on a level up.
active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the
So your
world's
first
fuel.
level up's not particularly important,
Let it happen again.
even though I'm going to have a bit problem
So
deciding.
we've got to locate and secure all of the silos, or die trying.
Agility is always handy because you can get more
But
VAT
it's been
points.
25 years.
So I'll take that and I get Action Boy. That's actually a nice wee part to
My
have at
directive
any
was to
point.
go to the nearest
Your
population center and
your
assess the
AP
situation.
regens quicker,
Set up
so
camp on the way
super.
once I get my bearings.
And I'm now level 2. So now I'm finished in the vault. All that's left is to head to the exit.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Via
And I'm now outside the vault. In case you're wondering, I did cut out the loading screen, no point in leaving that in. So yeah, this is Appalachia. Gotta get a couple of quests popping about. If you run along here, there's a body here where you can get a gun and some pre-war money. Might be handy early game to get some cloth. And you come back here and down these stairs, there's another body down here somewhere. I think it's just down past this robot. He'll talk to you again. If you didn't get the holotape out the Overseer's terminal, this guy here I think gives you it. Or you get it somewhere when you exit. But yeah, down here, there's a body down here with some more stuff. Got the orders for Marie Chavez, and yeah, just keep an eye on the vault. We'll rob him of his melee weapon. And nothing's favorited, so if you go along here you can favourite stuff with the right bumper. That puts it onto your Hot Wheel when you're back outside. So I'm now going to go along here and try and find the Liberators. A good source of a little bit of steel early in the game. And a quick wee couple of XP. There shouldn't be much trouble. A couple of swings with your machete and down they go. So unless it's your first playthrough and you want to see what they were, avoid the propaganda flyers. That body back there, you can get another melee weapon off of that. Probably for if you came down the other way, you wouldn't miss out. Yeah, early game, grab a bunch of junk because you'll have plenty of room in your inventory. And it's kind of handy early game to get various bits and bobs. Yeah, just run about checking all the containers lying about. And you've got to love it when you're checking for scrap, scrolling down and the body rolls out of your view thing. You end up opening your emoji wheel. So yeah, just run about slapping these, grabbing some steel. I wouldn't spend too long doing this, but yeah, let's say a little bit of steel early in the game won't go amiss. Now that I'm finished up here, I'm going to start heading in the direction of the Overseer's camp. On my way down, I'm going to try and get rid of a bunch of these branches that are lying. Even late game, if you're suddenly needing wood, it's always good to come back to the vault, work your way down to the wood mill thing, and you'll end up with, well yeah, an inventory full of wood. Those blue flowers there, they are soot flowers. I would advise straight off going down and collecting some of them. They're got to be really helpful. Well, not even that long into the game. Try and kill these, get a bit of, well, the hide, can turn that into leather for some leather armour. More of these soot flowers. Not sure if there's anything else here. Quick look. Since there's a cooking fire, I can get some grilled radstag, just in case I get hungry earlier on. Grilled radstag gives you increased carry weight, not that I need to worry about that at the moment, but it's handy to know. So yeah, just work your way down the hill. You'll find this, one of the first places. It's called the Moonshiner Shack. It'll have ticks in it. So you can kill them, you'll get tick blood and tick blood sac. If you get the recipe for stim packs, you're going to need them. There's also a bundle of hide in here, sort of early game leather, a couple other bits and bobs. Should always check toolboxes if you see them, because you can get plans in. Not sure if that one there ever has a plan, I haven't seen it. And there's another tick, there it is. So yeah, collecting stuff off the ticks. There'll be a recipe on this table unless somebody else has grabbed it. Some other stuff. And another tick running about. Take him out with my lats. Well, would all bit run out. So yeah, I'll just quickly learn that recipe. That's what you need to do if you get recipes or plans, like the blueprints. You always need to learn them. If you can't learn them, it means you've already got them. And as you get towards the bottom of the hill, there's a wee pond down here. There should be some blood leaf. Yeah, blood leaf here. If you collect that, that goes with your suit flower. I think you'll learn the recipe when you get to Flatwoods, but well, we can just wait and see the now. But yeah, you're in the wood mill now, so you can grab some more wood. Can get up there, more wood there. It's a wood mill, so yeah, you get a lot of wood in here. But this building here, once I've scavenged even more wood, you can get aluminium and loose gears in here, plus a bunch of other junk. On your way down, if there's stuff in here, you might as well grab as much as you can get. There'll be more gears here and more aluminium underneath. More aluminium underneath if I can get it. And more gears over here. So yeah, have a good check here. If this stuff isn't gone, you've got unlucky and somebody else has beat you to it. And once you've finished collecting all your scrap, you can go to any workbench and break down your scrap. I've got a couple items here for breaking something down. But yeah, I'm finished in that building. There's more ticks here, so easy XP plus some supplies. More aluminium and stuff. Concrete, wood. Check the bins to see if there's anything in there, which there isn't. So through to this next shed, and same in here, check for wood piles. There's a couple of first aid boxes. Worth having a look, you might get something worthwhile out of them. and more ticks. There's a stupid tick pushing me off upstairs. Yeah, oh, he is going to regret it eventually. But yeah, shouldn't push me off if you want to survive. There's a bit of junk up here, so have a quick little check about, get some ammunition and see what else there is. There's another toolbox just over here, so check that. No plans, but if you get lucky you can get them. Apparently you can't run through boulders. So the next thing I want to do is just head down to the overseer's camp. There's a farm over there, it'll have scorched in it. They'll only be low level, but I'm going to avoid them at the moment. Too much scrap to risk. So yeah, just give it a bit of a wide berth. Might see and start shooting, but you should be fine unless you go right up to them. Grabbing some more wood, can never have enough wood early game. Some more soot flowers. So you'll hit this lorry on the way down. There's another toolbox here. No blueprints. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking them, even though I've got none, because, well, you might be lucky and get one out of each of them. So yeah, I'm nearly there. Cross this bridge. Check this box, see what's in it. And there's the overseer's camp. The first thing I want to do now we've reached here is scrap all my junk, break it down into its components and put it into my stash box. Once you put your stuff in the stash box, it's safe, nobody else can get to it. So yeah, any chance you get, if you've got junk on you, break it down, put it in your box. You might also want to put anything you're not using at the moment in your box. Gunpowder, you'll need it for bullets later. So yeah, stash that away. I think I'll just keep my ammo at the moment. Yeah, I think that's me finishing my stash box, and this will do it for this episode, so bye for now.